Hey everyone, today we're diving into a major shift in U.S. education policy that's got everyone talking. On March 20th, 2025, President Donald J. Trump signed an executive order called Improving Education Outcomes by Empowering Parents, States, and Communities. This order aims to decentralize federal control over education and give more authority to local entities. Now, let's take a quick trip back in time. The Department of Education was established in 1979 under President Jimmy Carter. Its main goal was to unify and oversee educational standards across the nation. But throughout the years, there's been a constant debate about whether federal oversight is more effective than local control. Fast forward to today, the new executive order believes that parents, teachers, and local communities are best positioned to understand and address their students' unique educational needs. The administration argues that reducing federal intervention will allow for more tailored approaches that reflect local values and priorities. Let's take a look at some stats. According to the National Assessment of Educational Progress, about 70% of 8th graders are below proficient in reading, and 72% are below proficient in math. These figures have sparked discussions on the need for reform and the potential benefits of localized control. To get some expert opinion on this, I sat down with Dr. Jane Smith, an education policy expert. Dr. Smith, what are the potential benefits and challenges of shifting educational control to states and local communities? Dr. Smith, thanks for having me. Empowering local entities can lead to more responsive and culturally relevant educational practices. Communities can innovate and implement programs that directly address their students' needs. However, challenges include ensuring equity across diverse regions and maintaining consistent educational standards nationwide. Back to the studio. A significant aspect of this transition is the proposed closure of the Department of Education. The executive order suggests that the department's main functions can and should be returned to the states. But this raises a big question. How will federal funding and programs currently overseen by the department be managed in the future? Federal funding supports various programs, including those for low-income students and students with disabilities. The redistribution of these funds will require careful planning to ensure that vulnerable populations continue to receive the necessary support. Across the country, communities are gearing up for these changes. Local leaders are engaging in discussions on how to best allocate resources, develop curricula, and support educators under this new framework. In conclusion, the shift towards local control in education marks a transformative period in our nation's approach to schooling. While the goal is to empower those closest to students, the implementation will require collaboration, transparency, and a steadfast commitment to equity. As these changes unfold, staying informed and engaged will be crucial for all stakeholders in the education community. Thanks for tuning in today. Stay tuned for more updates on this evolving story. End of script.